What's happening, Tech Timers? This is Andre of Andre's Tech Time and Product Reviews, where I review cool tech and everyday products that will make your lives just a little bit easier. And today I am coming to you live with no jive as I show you how to install Android and Linux applications on your Chromebook. Can you dig it? Okay, Tech Timers, so before I get down to the nitty gritty, please don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, and ring the bell all below, and please share if you care. So in the previous video, I did a complete review on the brand new HP 14 Chromebook 14. This is the 14A-NA009R model. So like I said, did a complete review. I also showed you how to set it up, install Chrome OS applications and extensions, and I also showed you how to expand the storage. So you may want to check out that video before proceeding. I'll leave a link right here and also in the description below. Now, I know what a lot of people are thinking. They're thinking, well, it's a Chromebook. It's something that you give your kids to take to school so they can take their notes in class. Let me tell you something. What if I told you that a Chromebook is one of the most powerful computers in the entire world? And I'm just gonna have to prove that to you, because it's more than just a Chromebook. It's 3 computers in one. It's a Chromebook, it's a Linux book, and it's an Android book. And I'm gonna show you how. You dig? I'm going to go ahead and get this connected to the capture card, and we're going to get down to the get down. Okay, Tech Timers, so go ahead and open up your Chromebook, launch the browser, and y'all will have to forgive me. I still have allergies. I don't know what's going on. Never hit me this hard before, but I'm going to try and get through this. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to the address bar. We're going to type in Chrome://flags, enter, and then we're going to go up here where it says search, and we're going to type in pound. That's right, I'm old school. I still say pound. Crostini, and it's going to pull up all of these, and the first one is the one that we want, pound crostini use DLC. It's probably set on default. We're going to make sure to change it to disabled. We are going to hit restart, and it's going to restart the browser, and it'll come back up in just a moment. And the reason why we want to do that is because Chrome OS was just recently updated. It actually was updated when I got the computer. So that update, this setting is interfering with what we need to do. So now that we've got it disabled and it's restarted, go ahead and close the browser. We are going to go into settings. And what we're going to do here is we're going to go into, where is it? It should be here. We are going into developers. We're going to start off with Linux, and I think that's the best way. Linux development environment beta. Click turn on. Set up Linux development environment. Just click next, and it's going to ask you, to give you a username. Well, it has a username, and it's going to ask you, how big do you want that to be? What I'm going to do, I'm actually going to make it custom. I'm going to set it to, let's see, I'm just going to set it for 10 gigs. Okay, I'm going to click on install. And right now it's downloading the virtual machine. This can take up to a few minutes. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a time lapse on this. Okay, now that it's done, there is a terminal window. And this is pretty cool because this is where you're going to obtain or download your Linux applications. And actually, what's really cool about this is you can actually download a Linux OS, a complete operating system right here. But what we want to do is we want to make sure this is all up to date. So I'm going to put sudo apt update. Make sure everything's looking good. Okay, so one of my favorite applications, and I've been using this application since for the last 20 years maybe. It's called LibreOffice. Before that it was OpenOffice, and at one point a long time ago it was called StarOffice. This is the only Office application I use. I don't use Microsoft Office. This is what I use. So it is a open source. It is free. A complete Office suite that will rival Microsoft Office. So what I'm going to do is this only runs. It runs in Linux, right? And other operating systems. It doesn't run. I'm not sure that it runs natively in Chrome OS. So not a problem. What I'm going to do then is I'm going to download it. Keep in mind, this is a Linux application. This is a Linux version. So I'm going to do sudo, which is the super user, and apt. And let me see, it's going to be install LibreOffice. So this way it's going to download it and it's going to install it. And sorry. I've got a lot going on back here behind the scenes. I'm actually working on another computer as well as I'm talking with you. LibreOffice. There you go. Okay, Andre, let's do this one more time. This time I'm going to pay attention to exactly what I'm doing. It's going to be apt install. Okay, so now it's going to download and install, and you'll see that it really doesn't take very, very long, but I'm going to go ahead and do a time lapse on this. Okay, so now it is completely installed. That didn't take very long. It was just a few minutes. I'm going to go here. Let's close that. Minimize everything. Let's click on the launcher. And let's look for that application. I'm sure that I went right past it. Okay, let's do this. And there it is. You can see it was just right down there. So now we've got a full-fledged Office suite. You've got your documents, spreadsheet, everything's covered here. So like I said, this is one of my favorite. Well, it's my absolute favorite Office suite. It's the only one I use on any operating system. So not bad. And once again, if you want to, because you all know that I'm a big time Linux user. I've been using it now for, since 99, I think. Somewhere around there. Anyway, so if you all want to install an actual Linux operating system, just go ahead and find a version that you like and make sure that you can download it and you'll have it there. So let's close this. Just make sure that it's still there. And what I'm going to do, okay, so Linux apps right there. Okay, that's your Office. So your Linux applications will be right here. And if you want, you can actually pin it down here. So this way you'll always have access to those applications. What I'm going to do right now, let's go here. Okay, so I closed that window, and what I want to do is go to my files. I actually have it pinned here on the bottom, but if you don't have it pinned there, just click on the launcher and you'll see your files folder right there when you open that up. Okay, so I covered this in the first video where I did a complete review. I installed a micro SD card to expand the storage. That's what I named it, 128 gigabytes. You could actually put in much larger. I don't know what's the limitation there. I'm guessing you could put in up to a couple of terabytes if you want to. But just go ahead and right click, share with Linux. So now all of my Linux files will go there. So anyway, that is how you install Linux applications onto your Chromebook. And keep in mind that there are thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of applications for Linux, and there are also even more, flavors of Linux. There are tons of operating systems that can be called Linux. So next, Android. Look at this, Play Store. If you've got a more recent Chromebook, it's already installed. And if you don't have it installed, just do a quick search online how to install the Play Store on your Chromebook. This was something that you could not do with previous versions of Android. So what I'm going to do actually is, let me get out of this. Here's an application. I'm going to get rid of that because I've had that installed for quite some time on my other Chromebook and on my other computers that run Chrome OS. So when you update, if it's not there, when you update your Chromebook, provided that it's not past its AUE date, which is the auto update expiration date, then you should have the Play Store once it's updated to the latest version. And if it's not there, like I said, just do a quick search online how to install the Play Search on your Chromebook. But anyway, Play Store, it's there. I'm going to do a search for that application, Duolingo. Oops. I'm going to reinstall it. And it's installing. And I like this application. I've been using it for a little while. I'm preparing myself for a trip to Africa. I'm learning a little bit of Swahili. So, once COVID is over, of course, because we had to cancel those plans. But anyway, so there it is. This is a full-fledged Android application that I have running on my Chromebook. Now, here's something that was bothering me when I first started doing this. I noticed that the application comes up like like it's a phone. So there is a way around that, and I've never tried it. So we're going to try it right now. And I'm actually looking at some directions online because, like I said, I've never tried this. So let's see. Okay, that should be it. Because what we want to do is we want to make it a full screen. Okay, so I close out of everything, and what I'm going to do, let me make sure I grab the right mouse, because like I said, I'm working on another computer even as we speak. I'm going to go into settings. I'm going to go into apps, Google Play Store, manage Android apps, system, about device, the build number. I'm going to click on this at least 7 or 8 times rapidly. You are now a developer. You see that down there. Let's back out. Now we've got a new field here, developer options. Let me click on that. And let's see, we are looking for, let's see. We are looking for force activities to be resizable. I turn that on, close out of that, close out of that. I'm going to go here. I'm going to click on Duolingo. And let's see if this actually works. Okay, where is it? There you go. Okay, let's just go through all of this, and let's just make sure that it allows me to
Mimi.
resize. So I guess it's not going to work with every single app. So what we're going to do, let's see, let's try another one. Let's see. Because this is still, I guess you could say this is still being worked out. So let's install this game called Crossy Road. Once again, I'm not a game player, but we can give it a try, right? I've seen this online a few times, so it's like one of the very few games that I actually know. So once again, this is an Android app, and it is installing on my Chrome OS book, my Chromebook. So let's go to play, and as you can see, this one works perfectly. It's not shaped like a phone. It is a full screen. So let me just go ahead and stop this because I want to stop it before the music starts playing. See if I can get out of this. And I just want to click OK. I'm just going to make up an age. No, I'm not 90 years old. Although with all of these allergies, I kind of feel like it. So let's see, how do you stop this thing? But in any event, just stop right there. Let's get out of it. Okay, so in any event, you saw that I was able to make an application, an Android application formatted for the Android phone screen into full size for my Chromebook. And once again, it's not going to work on every single app because, you know, there's a lot that goes into it. I use a computer program, so you have to make sure that the translation works perfectly. So there you go. Today, we learned how to install Linux and Android apps on the Chromebook. Let's wrap this up. Okay, Tech Timers, so I hope that I was able to teach you all something groovy today. I know I taught myself something. The fact that I can run Linux applications on my Chromebook as well as Android applications downloaded directly from the Play Store, tells me that Chrome OS is one powerful mofo. This changes everything. So if y'all like the HP Chromebook 14, or if you don't know much about it, go ahead and check out the previous video. And if you like it, go ahead and buy it. I really love this computer. So as an Amazon associate, I earn from qualifying purchases. You don't pay any more for the item, and the commissions do not come out of your pocket. So please support the channel by purchasing items in this video with the link or links below. So that concludes my how-to. Thank you for hanging out here with me on Andre's Tech Time and Product Reviews. Enough said. Keep on trucking, and I will catch you on the flip side of my next video. Now, can you dig that?